Moment right now, I want to introduce to you our motivational speaker, our guest speaker. She is an artist, she is an entrepreneur, a life coach, and she's just all things beautiful. You're gonna get to know more of her right now. Her name is Lisa McDonald.
Hello everyone, my name is Lisa McDonald. I am a motivational speaker, a life coach, an artist, as you can see. And also, I do want to announce a special announcement here that I am an author as well. So two books, same books. One is English and one is Spanish. They're on Amazon, and it's called Painting the Path of My Life. I decided to create this book because I've always dreamed on trying to get my art out there and finding ways on how people can connect with my work. So I decided to put an art gallery in a book. And every painting I painted has a story behind it, and I decided to express my story and let people know visually what it all represents, and let them know that they're not alone with their imperfect days, they're not alone on their struggles, because I went through it and everyone can go through it too. So that's a little bit about that. I want to present you some little bit of motivational wisdom, as I like to call my motivational speeches. I have a lot of wisdom in me. I growing up with older people in my life, and I learned a lot from them, and I want to embrace that through my speeches and through my works of art. Recently I've gone through some challenging times in my life. It's actually really challenging. I've never been through this challenge, but I decided to paint about it, and I'm really happy to present this to all of you because I didn't know I was going to present it. So here's the painting I'm going to show you. It's small but mighty, right? This painting is called The Strength of Feeling Vulnerable. Everybody faces challenges in their daily lives. And I feel like we're not taught on how to work with these challenges, and work with these imperfections. Instead, we end up feeling defeated. We end up feeling hopeless. We end up feeling like we don't know where to go next. But I'm here to tell you that with every challenges we face, the more we become stronger and wiser. When we overcome challenges, the better we become, and surprise opportunities will be brought to us. And when we become open with our vulnerability and open for help, there will be light shining through, and life will give you a hand to fight along with you. So here you see a painting of a young girl. Her back is facing towards you. You see the vines, the tree branches, and you see the rigid lines coming out of her. Well, that girl was me. I was facing a tough time with the world, where I feel like I was being attacked with stupid rules and regulations that I don't feel like aligns to us as human beings. And seeing my growth and goals that I've accomplished, what you see here, the gold leaves, that came from a necklace that broke, and I decided, why not? I can create something out of this. Every leaf that's on here is like symbolizes every accomplish and every goal that came out, and I did it. And then the branches that are out there is the growth of me growing and seeing my growth and how much I've done in my life. But seeing all that happening, I felt like it was still and steady and not sure where to go with it all. I felt trapped to where to go because it was me versus the unrealistic system, regulation, rules that's there, that's uncontrollable. I see my light, which is right here in front of me, but I don't see where it's going. I know my vision, I know I need to keep fighting, but I felt like I kept losing every time. and I kept getting back up, but I still keep going down. I got weaker and weaker until I broke down into depression. I knew my soul was tired. It needed to be away for a couple days, and I needed some time to reflect on myself with nature. Slow and steady, and nature does teach us a lot about life. It teaches us about being in the present moment and embracing yourself and being true to yourself and not letting every challenge get to you. So it was like a nice thing to recharge myself and know what I need to do. So after I've given myself a break, that's where I saw the light. Opportunities came through like flashing lights. I could not believe what was offered to me. Out of all the opportunities that were given to me and my business, was this, right here, standing in front of all of you. Being here in the Allentown Art Museum was something I've always dreamed of as an artist and a speaker. And I can say, I'm here and I did it.
Yes.
So, before I end this, I want you to take this and remember this as a motivational wisdom coming to you. When you are facing constant challenges, take a break. Reflect on yourself. Be with nature. Be somewhere that gives you peace. Because when you come back, you have a clear and calm mindset, and life will offer you something beautiful. We as humans are overworked, and we don't have time to acknowledge our emotions. We don't have time to really reflect on ourselves because we're constantly busy. We got work, we got family, we got career, we got everything that we need to do, but we don't have time to focus within ourselves. And it's important to give that to ourselves, because if you don't, you're gonna end up in a really dark path, and that's where I was at. I was always doing business, I was always helping, I was always moving around and trying to get things done because I was so used to that. But being alone and nothing to do, and business just wasn't doing so well, made me realize, man, I got some things I gotta work within myself. So please, give yourself some time to be back to your imperfect self and get back and fight back to that challenge. There will always be challenge out here in life, but when you overcome each challenge, it's making you stronger and wiser. Thank you.